Everyone. Do you feel your insides boiling right now? Have you stumbled across this message and you're saying to yourself, oh geez, yeah, my insides, you feel this pressure inside of you, and we're disconnected to nature. And a lot of us are experiencing Heinrich. We're turning into a beautiful butterfly. We're going through Heinrich metamorphosis, and this energy is coming to us via the solar flash. And we're going to be breaking this all down today. And you might be feeling this massive ascension symptom, but you ain't dying, kid. A lot of us, we're very in tune with our bodies. Is that you on your journey? Are you in tune with your body? So you know how you usually feel. Yeah, you're feeling the Heinrich right now, but don't worry. We're going to fine tune you. We got the love bowl right now. So as we just give everyone a few minutes to get on, if you're watching on the replay, why don't you enjoy this frequency? It's going to help you mitigate the pain of these symptoms. And share in the chat as we're doing this. Are you feeling your insides boiling right now? Do you feel the pressure inside of you right now? You're going through metamorphosis. It's not just for butterflies, but you're turning into a beautiful butterfly right now, light warriors. So let's sit back, smash the like button if you haven't smashed it. It's going to help others find this very important update. The Great Solar Flash and DNA activation are not an ancient myth. It's happening right now. You got to stay hydrated at this time. There's a lot of energies that are part of the electromagnetic spectrum. The energies that are coming in, it manifests this thermal energy. And you might feel your insides boiling. These energies, these neutrinos, they pass through physical matter. Just like how the earth is experiencing earthquakes and volcanism when we have these massive solar flares, these solar storms, these bursts in the Schumann resonance. This energy builds up and then it needs to be released. We're all going through changes right now. Energy is the ability to cause change. So as we're going through a change, we're experiencing energy. And you might be feeling highly uncomfortable inside your own body. Yeah. Is that you on your journey? Are you feeling highly uncomfortable in your own body? Do you go through time periods where you feel your insides are boiling? There's like a pressure inside of you, and you can't quite put it into words. but it's just this weird pressure that you feel. No one can help you. You have to, understand that we're all going through this metamorphosis right now. Like a Heinrich, like your insides are liquefying like the caterpillar about to turn into the beautiful butterfly. So I gave everyone enough time to get on. If you haven't smashed the like button, why don't you give it a little smashy smash? It'll help others find this message. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Click the bell next to subscribe and select all. And then every time I have an update, you'll see this ugly mug on your phone. And then we can see what's going on in the world right now. There's a lot of changes that are happening. And I'm really grateful for all of your support. And we have group chats on Telegram and Discord if you'd like to take part of those. And we have a tremendous Patreon, and we have Zoom meetings on Patreon that you could all take part in. And it's really important. It makes the messages authentic when all of you participate in the messages as well. I could be sharing about this. That's why, we can't tune on the TV, and they're not going to say, well, we're experiencing Ascension symptoms. They don't tell you these things. But as a collective, we have to share and collaborate, because if I'm sharing this and, all of you have to share it as well. And that's what really authentically validates what we're all going through. So the solar flash, it's bringing us this energy that's changing us on the inside. And even Dolores Cannon spoke about this time period, and we're not getting all the energy all at once. It comes in as waves. And recently, we're really experiencing this metamorphosis, this Heinrich, if you will. Your insides feel like they're liquefying. Is that you? Why don't you, raise your hand in the chat, or why don't you, throw some, butterflies in there? Are you feeling this Heinrich inside of you? And if you're new to this, this is Science 101. The caterpillar, when it's in the cocoon, its insides actually liquefy. And then when it comes out, it's probably very painful. A lot of you are, maybe going through this pain. What's your prediction? Pain. Clubber Lang was right. I see a lot of butterflies in the chat right now. A lot of people are waking up. Oh, Kim's here. It's good to see everyone. The stomach is bubbling. Yeah, and, the stomach might start to come down a little bit. But, last week we had massive stomach ailments. You might be going through it now. But your entire body is feeling this, Homeostasis. When you're in tune, a lot of people aren't in tune with their body. So they say, what the heck, what are they talking about? But if you're focused on your well-being, you are focused on your homeostasis, your life-maintaining condition. The body regulates itself, and it regulates, and you have this life-maintaining condition. It's called homeostasis. If you're in tune with your body, you know your regular state. Are you regular, or is there something weird going on inside of your body right now? Tammy Gear, thank you so much, Tammy. I love you. My symptoms have me down for the count. Oh, we're going to rise up. I'm going to hit the love bowl for you again, Tammy. I'm here to heal the light warriors. Kim Fetzko, thank you so much. I appreciate the support. I love you, Kim. Your insides feel different. And if you are a person like myself, you're very in tune with your body. You run your body like a well-oiled machine. That's your body. Is that you? Are you health conscious? Do you cook your own food? Do you go to the gym? Do you pump the bike? ABP. Always be pumping. Is that you? Write it in the chat. Well-oiled machine. You're a well-oiled machine. So no one can tell you. The false idols go, well, this is how you're supposed to feel. You know your own homeostasis. And right now you're feeling a little uncomfortable. You're feeling a little weird. You kind of want everyone to get away from you because you feel uncomfortable. There's a massive pressure that's inside of you and you feel very uncomfortable. You want to be left alone. You're like, it's almost like you want to be left alone to transform, you know? It's like you just want to like, you feel it coming, and you just want to like curl up in the corner and then like, you're just going to like transform into something else, right? You're just going to, and then like your higher self just comes out of you, right? I'm like 33 feet tall in another dimension. Maybe I'll be 33 feet tall as my DNA continues to activate. You know, the other night, I've been pulling 2-a-days. I'm actually doing 3-a-days right now. You know, no one could feel sorry for me. You know, I talk about this. I talk about taking accountability for yourself. You know, putting your best foot forward. You know, recently I was a little lazy, I'm being honest, and I wasn't happy with my body and I wasn't happy with what I was doing. But I took out the accountability mirror and I said, you know what, no one else is going to feel sorry for me. So I got up and I started doing 3-a-days. Forget about 2-a-days. I'm doing 3-a-days right now. I worked out in the morning and I rode my bike and then I worked out at night. So one of the days recently, I went to the gym at night. It's like a freaking club, like Warriors. There were so many people. I said I'm used to going to the gym in the rising or almost in the afternoon, and you know, as I share with all of you, I like to get stuff done earlier in the day. 432 hertz. And, you know, I like to get stuff done earlier in the day. That's why I always start the day off like this is the work, right? I'm sharing, I'm either doing a live stream or a premiere. I'm doing work in the rising. And then after this, you know, I'll eat and then I go to the gym and I'm there early, not usually there at night. There were so many people and I was very uncomfortable. I felt very overwhelmed. And usually, like me on my journey, I'm not like that. And there was just so many people. I felt overwhelmed and I felt like I had to get out of there. So you might be feeling overwhelmed by people. Look, people. Those that watch Bugs Bunny, remember the monster in Bugs Bunny? Simona Della Barba, thank you so much, Simona. I love you. I appreciate the support. We're going to keep going, Simona. Yeah, this is what we need to really understand and overstand at this time. So we're being activated by the sun. And we're going through all these changes. We're going through physical, mental, and spiritual changes. This is the Triforce. Oh, you're activating the Triforce? Remember the Triforce? You are going through all these changes. Now, the sun gives signals when things occur in nature. Once again, the sun gives signals when things occur in nature. If you're like me, you go outside a lot, you know, and the last couple of years, I noticed this, when it's cold out, right? And then all of a sudden, the sun's rays start beaming down. I look at the dirt. All of a sudden, I see these little ant hills start popping off. There's energy that's coursing through solid matter that's signaling to the ants, it's time to come up now. Jelly, thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for the support. The sun's energy is coursing through the solid ground. And it's giving the ants the signal, it's time to come up now. It's time to come up to the surface now. It's time to activate now. The plants as well. All of a sudden, the plants start blooming and blossoming. The sun is giving it a signal. It's time to activate right now. We're all going through these changes. Yeah, now's the time. We're all going through these changes. Many people are going through these activations, just like things in nature you are getting these activations from the sun. And it ain't pretty, it ain't easy. Remember, you ain't dying. You're experiencing ascension symptoms. But like even myself, I can't even express it. And some people might not understand me. You know, I just want to be totally alone because I just feel so uncomfortable. And, you know, I'm becoming hypersensitive to everything. I could even, feel like someone's energy next to me. I'm going through this transformation. I'm turning into a beautiful butterfly, Light Warriors. Do you see my wings, Light? Do you see the wings? I'm a beautiful butterfly. Are you a beautiful butterfly? You're going through Heinrich. Oh, I know you're going through the Heinrich. You feel very uncomfortable in your own body. And that's like there's no place to go. Like we're in this realm, we're attached to this vessel, and your vessel is upgrading, and you're like, whoa. And you feel so uncomfortable. There's no place to go. There's no way out. Yeah. There's no place to go. So, I'm becoming hypersensitive to everything. You might as well. I could reflect on my journey. I used to, I'm just talking about, working out. I used to have protein shakes. I recently, in the past year, I changed my protein powder to a natural protein powder. My twin flame was telling me, you gotta change it. So I changed it, So if I ever have the old mad scientist chemicals in the protein powder, even though I had protein powder for years, I can't even taste it anymore, and I got like hypersensitive to that. And now, even though I'm having something that's more natural, I'm still kind of feeling a little off from it as well. Uncomfortable, like it's hard to actually elaborate, Mylene, but it's like there's pressure inside of your body. You're very irritable, and there's just like a pressure. Also, you're feeling like you have to hydrate a lot. You gotta stay real hydrated. So, if your body is calling you to stay hydrated, to change up your diet, stay away from the chemicals, the artificial flavors, the Hex 293 Light Warriors. You got to watch out. You got to open those eyes. We're opening the eyes now. We're taking a big look. Listen, I'm feeling like I want to be in the hermit phase as well. And, I'm doing the best I can. I'm sure you are as well. But the solar flash is activating some people. And, it's not easy because you're hypersensitive to everything. It feels very annoying. You're very annoyed. You're like, oh, why can this person eat this, but I can't? I'm getting a reaction. I feel miserable. Like they're eating this. They're totally numb to this. The solar flash is coming in. I'm getting all these activations. These people are totally numb to this. And a lot of us are down on ourselves. We say, oh, it's terrible. But this is a biblical time period. And, we're all going through these massive activations. And you will feel like you want to jump out of your body. Yeah, I know the feeling. You're like, your soul's like, I got to get out of here right now. Sherry, thank you so much, Sherry. Thanks for sharing these symptoms. Not many do. Much love. Sherry, it's my honor to do this, and it's my honor to do what many don't do. You know about the false idols, Sherry? You know about the spiritual gurus out there. You must do yoga. You must upload your consciousness to AI. They're just false idols, Sherry. That's what they are. But you have to actually, you're going through these organic changes. And I've shared this, the season's coming. They even had it on the website, AQ. It was on the website, and it's coming, Someone shared with me a very interesting video. I wonder if it was real. Who knows anymore? Who knows what's going on, you know? But yeah, a lot of us are hypersensitive. But just sit back and look at nature. You know, you could see the energy of the sun. It is activating and changing things in nature, natural nature, right? You see the ants. Look at the ant. All of a sudden, the anthills. The anthills are erupting. Here they come, right? The sun is giving the signal. The ants come up, right? Oh, the plants, all of a sudden, boom, starts blossoming again, getting a signal from the light of Christ. And many people are activating. Rosa Figueroa, thank you so much, Rosa. I really appreciate the support. Hey, you. I love you, Rosa. Many people are activating, and many people are numb. You know, our DNA receptors, we're taking in this energy. We're like the ants in the anthill. We're waking up. You know, the plants that wake. That's our DNA. It's taking in the light codes. You didn't have junk DNA, kid. They lied to you. God didn't create junk. When the DNA is hijacked, people become numb to these energies. So it's really important to make conscious decisions at this time. What are you putting in your body? What are you called to avoid and not put in your body? It's a very important time period to make free will decisions. And this comes across the board, you know. And again, I used to eat certain things, and maybe I don't want to eat these things anymore. And that's okay. You know, I've gone through, we talk about subconscious programs, right? And especially myself, and I share from my life experience, I used to be in the bodybuilder phase and mode. And I learned how to eat, you know, certain things you want to get big, you know, so I had to change some of the things. I still, listen, as my Nana said, there's a time for this and a time for that. There's certain aspects of that diet that I continue, and there are certain aspects that I don't continue. And you have to use trial and error. It's like think of like an elimination diet or an elimination lifestyle. You know, what are the things that you don't put in your body? Why don't you share them in the comments? Why don't you share them in the chat? In order for us to really take in these DNA activation codes, we have to really focus. Is it just me, or did a bunch of things just change in the numbers? I don't know. Maybe I just went through another Mandela. I'm having a lot of personal Mandela effects. I just lost this rising. I realized I lost something, and it's really bothering me. And it feels like it just disappeared out of reality. It's gone. So you know, these things actually frustrate us. It is actually frustrating. There's so many forces involved right now, and you know, it's very frustrating to deal with all of these changes. You know, and yeah, and some people are called to eat one way, and some people are called to eat another way. I like to eat for micronutrients. You know, I just like to eat the best version of anything. You know, I don't like to eat processed stuff. And I'm trying to cut out more and more of these processed foods. You know, I did a video a long time ago, 4 foods or 4 things you should remove from your diet. Yeah. Do you remember that video? It wasn't so world famous. It was when I first started this. But 4 things that we should remove from our diets. And you know, you have to really think about, you know, especially one of the things that I talked about was that white bread, that Wonder Bread. You know, you have to realize that a lot of these companies, they make the food, they put the processed chemicals in it, and the goal is that they want it on the shelves to last long, so it doesn't spoil and they don't waste money. But what happens is, and they can achieve that, But you, the human being, the actual human, you are actually eating it and you're consuming these chemicals. And that's why we want to remove these chemicals from, and we can do small changes. And, you know, as I shared before, my twin flame, she said, you got to stop having the mad scientist chemicals in the protein powder. So I went in and I got the more organic protein powder. And, you know, if I ever taste I talk about cleansing your palate. You cleanse your palate, right? Your taste buds, the way you eat things, you're accustomed to it. And then all of a sudden you can't taste it anymore. It's true. And I made these changes, and, you know, we have to make these changes. And sometimes the messages come, God's messages come to us through others. And so now, you know, even though I'm having this more natural protein powder, it's still kind of throwing me off a little bit sometimes. I could see it. But we're at a time period we got to stay really hydrated, you know, and remember, our DNA, we're remanifesting everything through our DNA in water. A lot of us are dehydrated. It's actually not our fault. We have to ask, you know, where do all these chemicals come from? How do they get in our bodies? The heavy metals, the fluorides, right? Yeah, definitely make your own bread, Jamie. We don't want the that's what it is. It's actually not fat that is like people say, oh, I don't want to eat the fat. It makes you. It's actually the chemicals, because what actually is happening. And please smash the like button if you're learning something new. It's going to help others find this very important message. You know, when we start to gain fat, it's actually not from fat, okay? It actually is because we have processed chemicals. Our bodies are saying, I don't know what to do with it. I don't know how to, it's not natural. It's not from nature. I don't know how to break it down, so your body just stores it as fat, you know? So it's really important that we are waking up, take ownership. Remember that video? Take ownership of what we're doing at this time. But you might be going through Heinrich and the solar flash, it's boiling your insides. I know your insides, you feel like, "Ugh." That's how I feel. Sometimes I feel like I'm just going to like curl up on the couch. And then like the higher self me, and then like the other me is just going to come out, you know? So, but you know, we're trying to have a good time and joke about it, but it's very uncomfortable. And, you know, if you're maybe having these feelings, these symptoms, you're hypersensitive to a lot of these foods. Robin, I have turmeric in my rice. Every time I make rice, I load it up with the turmeric. I make a tremendous yellow rice. Tremendous, yeah, it's good. So yeah, there's certain things that we could always incorporate. Incorporate the turmeric as you're cooking your meals. Incorporate cilantro. Remember that beautiful cilantro video? Yeah, it was great. You got to get the cilantro. I make a tremendous cilantro hummus. Yeah, you missed my hummus, right? The cilantro is good for you. It's going to pull all the heavy metals out of your body. Yeah. And that's what it means to take ownership in the end days. You know, we didn't ask. I didn't ask. I never gave permission for these chemicals to be unleashed in waters, and unleashed in foods, unleashed in the air. I have a friend, you know, he's waking up. He's very awake now. And he's out there. He's actually filming all the chemtrails. He says, what's going on up there? I said, yeah. They're dumping all the aluminums, the bariums, the strontiums, and why. It's actually the #1 attack on humanity. People got to wake up. But the solar flash is it's natural. It's just a natural. It's gonna blast these things into oblivion, light warriors. As the vibrational frequency of our world, it keeps rising up. A lot of these lower vibrational things, beings, concepts, subconscious programs, whatever you'd like to call it, It can't exist here anymore. We keep rising up, and that's why a lot of us are even struggling too. Maybe things that that are actually not supposed to be part of our lives, and we're struggling. We're thinking with our human mind, and we're trying to move forward, and it's very strategic how this is all playing out. And none of us know the answer. That's why we have to share and collaborate at this time period. So, realize that you might be going through Heinrich and you need to settle in to these activations. So drink your water and surround yourself with the universal God frequencies. Let's sit back one more time and take in the love bowl. Got to start again. You love that love bowl? I love you. Yeah, love you. So, relax, settle in. Your insides are boiling right now. You're turning liquid inside. You like liquefying. Maybe you're turning into liquid crystal. Oh, you're going to be a beautiful crystal. Is that you? Are you becoming crystalline? Are you leaving the carbon behind? Let me know in the chat. But you're upgrading right now. It ain't easy. You're saying to yourself, holy shift. I feel like shift right now. The insides are boiling. You're boiling. You're so uncomfortable. You want to curl up in the fetal position. The solar flesh. No stone will be left unturned. Do you remember that? No stone will be left unturned. These are the end days. But your powers, everything gets activated right at the end. There's nothing left. So you're being activated by the solar flash. A lot of crazy stuff happening right now. It's nonstop. Yeah, 555. It's the fifth dimension. We're going there. Yeah, we got to flip the tables now. But, oh yeah. The bells are ringing. It's time to get up now. Just like the ants. The ants are getting the light of the sun that travels through solid matter. It's waking them up. The ants say it's time to come to the surface now. What are the things that are coming up to the surface now? Everything's rising up now. You're rising up as well. Our DNA is going to start coming online. We're going to start growing big and strong. You're going to start regenerating faster and faster like the best there is, the Wolverine. That's it. Yeah. It's better when the voice gets low, right? Get you in that mood, that relaxed mood. I try to relax you. Do you feel relaxed like this? Am I making you feel relaxed? I know you feel like shit. I'm going through it as well. And I need to feel relaxed, and I'm here to make you all feel nice and relaxed. You got to relax. You got to just allow the energies to go through you. No junk DNA, Monica. You're a beautiful butterfly, Monica, yeah. Regardless of what they told you on the TV. Yeah, you know about the TV? Yeah, they told you things. And 95% of our life was the subconscious programs that people wrote for us. And now it's time to rise up. It's time to wipe the crust. Can you wipe the crust from your eyes? It's time to wake up. Some people will never wake up. Some people are being activated right now. And some people are totally numb to the solar flash energies. Keep your body pure. Remove the heavy metals. Ground in nature. Stay hydrated. And stay away. A little prick. Hope you're all feeling better now. If you're feeling better, let me know in the chat. And, you know, we're all going through the Heinrich right now. Or insides are feeling like they're like liquid. You feel the pressure inside of you. No one can tell you. No one could explain it to you. No one can make you feel better. You could run, but you can't hide from the solar flash. No stone is left unturned. Oh, it's my honor. It's my honor to do it. I love you all. Love each and every one of you. And if you're new to the channel, if you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. Oh yeah. I'm grateful for all of you. I'm really grateful for the support. The link is pinned above. If you'd like to join our Patreon, we have live Zoom meetings. If you'd like to be part of our group chats, everything's in the description. Visit the description. If you're watching live, go back in this video. Leave a message, leave a comment of what you're actually feeling, because others will benefit from hearing your story. And that's what this channel is all. It's called Our Everyday Lives. And it's about all of us together. And we're the ones that we've been waiting for. We have to remember our great superpowers. The superpowers are coming online, baby. Yeah. So take the time. Verdi Open Fan, thank you so much. Sleep, eat, trample, repeat. Bye-bye, serpents. Boom! Love it. Thank you so much for the support. I love you. That's a great one. And, you know, we're going to keep going, and we're just getting better and better. We're trampling the serpents out. We're rising up. The light of Christ is beaming through each and every one of you right now. And I love you all. And I assure you, you don't need a system. You don't need the matrix for anything. Keep moving forward no matter what. Keep moving forward. You're going to make it to the new earth. So take the time, each and every one of you. I'm very grateful when you guys share. That's actually the best support of all the things you do. You smash the like button, you leave a comment, share this video link with the hashtag SolarFlash. The Solar Flash, it's here. And not only is it here, it's going to continue to turn every stone upside down. Nothing will be left. The great solar flash. Oh yeah. So I love you all. I hope this one helped you out, and you know, you're going through the Heinrich and you're going to get better, and you know, keep grounding, keep drinking the water, surround yourself with frequencies, and if you need time for the isolation, be alone and just sit in a corner, and then you turn into a beautiful butterfly. You're in your cocoon right now. You're in the cocoon. Yeah, I know you're in the cocoon, but you're going to come out better than ever, bigger and better than ever before. If you missed the beginning, rewatch the video. All right. I love you all. Bye for now.